Hello guys, this is Harry Chahal, and today I'm making this video to cover the first topic of your questions. So the question that was asked by my friend, and that first question is failure necessary to become successful? So the question asked by my friend is failure necessary to become successful? Okay, so I look at this topic like this. We know day because we know what night is. We know what light is because we know what darkness is. Similarly, we know what happiness is because we know what sadness feels like. So in that regard, we know what success is because we know what failure feels like. That is why failure is very, very important. For example, if you have no money and you wanted to make $10,000, so when you make those $10,000, you will be really, really happy and feel accomplished because you know what it feels like having no money. But there are so many people who have millions of dollars, but they're still not happy. So the key point here is the success is when you know where you come from and you know what it took to become successful. That is why failure is important, because it lets you taste success. But is failure necessary? I don't think so. I don't think so. You should go looking for failure while you on your journey towards your success. Because when I want to achieve something, I want to become successful. I don't want to be a failure. So why should I give that message to my brain that I should fail first, only then I should become successful? Because that is a very ineffective way to do things in my eyes. I shouldn't go look for failure when I'm on my journey towards success. But let me tell you what is necessary though. The most important and necessary thing that is what meaning you give it to the failure. If you do fail, the meaning can make you or break you. For example, if something doesn't work out and you have setback or a failure, if you give it a meaning that it's not for me, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, then that kind of meaning will really break you. And it will be very, very hard to recover from that failure. But on the other hand, if you give it a meaning like what great Nelson Mandela said, that I never lose, either I win or I learn. Now imagine that kind of meaning. If you give it that kind of meaning, then every time a failure happens, every time a setback happens, your brain will get the message that this is a time to learn something and learn and grow from it. So that kind of meaning will really motivate you every time you have a setback. And you will go even higher. You will reach to your best self because the meaning that goes to your brain is this is time to grow, this is time to learn. So the meaning is very, very important. Now, because my friend Maddie asked me that question, and he plays cricket, and he's a cricket coach. So let me give you a cricket example. Indian cricket captain Virat Kohli is one of the best players in the world. I still remember his first tour in England when he went in 2014. He only scored 134 runs, I think, and he failed miserably. But when he went back in 2018 to England, he scored 564 runs at average of 68. Most run by any other batsman. He scored more runs even than English batsmen in their conditions. Because when he failed in 2014, he gave it a right meaning. He gave it a meaning that it is time for him to learn from it. It's time for him to grow from it. And that failure helped him to become world's best batsman today. Whereas I've seen a lot of other players who never recovered from one bad series. And Maddie, you probably would agree with that. So is failure necessary? I don't think so. But what key is, the important message if you want to take from this video is what kind of meaning that you give it to failure. So train your mind to give a meaning that it is the time, every time a setback happened, or something bad happened in a life, that it is the time to learn from it. And from that experience, you will launch yourself into your success, into your best self. So every failure is the message to learn and grow from it. That kind of meaning can really make you into a great success. I hope that made sense. Thank you.